Good afternoon. My name is Rene, and today my topic will be about immigrant child deportation and their education. By starting off, I'm gonna talk about a small story that a friend, his brother, um, he went, he tried attending college, but he couldn't, unfortunately, because he didn't have paperwork. He was not a citizen. And he had graduated with a silver tassel and had an honor roll of 3.7. He was got into Georgia Tech University with 2 years paid room and board, but unfortunately, since he couldn't attend college, Harvard University, he ended up picking up some bad habits, which he started going to parties more and getting into other narcotics and stuff like that. And for when it coming down to this topic, it could be very very critical for some people. Like, for example, for me, I'm an immigrant, which it's very difficult for me to get places. I could barely. I was luckily able to attend a university through the DACA. DACA is a very important policy that Obama helped out for immigrant children so they could continue their education and prosper. Unfortunately, some students that get deported end up back to their country, end up working young to support their family. They aren't able to continue their education because they have the lack of education in other countries because they don't have the same one as ours. Their textbooks are out of date, passed down, and have been used for several years. And since their family aren't able to provide that much money, they work long hours. The children sometimes go and help their parents out by working into them. But unfortunately, for some other ones, some end up joining gangs because there's a high rate of gang activity in Mexico, El Salvador. So, for example, these are children that joined MS-13. The MS-13, get them as young as from 11 years old to 40. They get into getting habits of doing drugs at an early age and end up going to prison. If America were to allow students to stay and prosper, this wouldn't have happened, and the children that, like, for example, if he were to still continue being in America, he could become something further and help out the world, not just himself. He could be change the world, and not just in America, but he could also go back to his own country and help them out and get rid of the third world country. A solution that I thought of is like, if people join together to protest and make a policy where they should allow immigrant students to have an immunity to continue going to college, finishing university, and getting an education.